became the one passion of Sri Ramakrishna. He wanted nothing but the vision of the Divine Mother. He would sing with great absorption devotional songs. They opened the floodgate of his heart, and he would weep profusely like a child, sore at heart, at the separation from his mother. Oh mother, where are you? He would literally ask this question. Reveal thyself to me. Ram Prasad, the great devotee of Divine Mother. He saw you and he obtained your divine grace. Am I a wretch that you do not come to me? Pleasure, wealth, friends, enjoyments. I don't want any of these. I don't want any of these. I only desire to see you, Mother. So tears flowed continuously from his eyes. There are sincere tears of eyes, not crocodile tears. The day would pass, and when the peal of evening bells in the temple announced the close of day, he would become sadder still and cry, another day is spent in vain, O Mother, because I have not seen you. Another day of this short life has passed, and I have not realized God. He would often rub his face against the ground in his agony. In another mood, he would sit before the image of Kali and say to her, Art thou true, Mother? Or is it all a fiction of the mind? Mere poetry without any reality? If you do exist, why can't I see you? Is religion then a phantasm? A mere castle in the air? He asked all these questions. Scarcely would these words pass his lips, when in flash he would recollect the lives of Ram Prasad and other devotees who actually saw God in this very life. She can't be a mere freak of the human imagination, the young Ramakrishna would think. There are people who have actually seen her. Then why can't I see her? Life is passing away. One day is gone, followed by another day, never to return. Every day I am drawing so much nearer to death. But where is my mother? The scriptures say that there is only one thing to be sought in this life, and that is God. Without Him, life is unbearable and mockery. When God is realized, life has a meaning. It's a pleasure, a veritable garden of ease. What is this life worth if I am to drag on a miserable existence from day to day without tapping that eternal source of immortality and bliss? Thoughts like these would only increase his longing and make him redouble his efforts to realize God. Finally, he was blessed with blissful experience of the realization of God. He has shown, Sri Ramakrishna has shown through his life how one should intensely put his mind in the pursuit of truth. He has shown through his life. Because he was God incarnation, it doesn't mean he doesn't have to do any spiritual practices at all. But he did. He did for 14 years intense contemplation, following all disciplines of spiritual life. 14 years, not a small time. But even to do 108 japa, we calculate. What a pity. And you want to know about spirituality, you want to know everything about God. How can it be possible? He realized the absolute reality of the existence of God. He later on disclosed his experience. The buildings with their different parts, the temples and all vanished from my sight, leaving no trace whatsoever. And in their stead was a limitless, infinite, effulgent ocean of consciousness. As far as the eye could reach, its shining billows were madly rushing towards me from all sides with a terrific noise to swallow me up. In the twinkling of an eye, they were on me and engulfed me completely. I was panting for breath. I was caught in the billows and fell down senseless. As soon as he regained consciousness, Sri Ramakrishna called aloud. She called aloud, "Mother, Mother, Mother." From this time on, his constant prayers was that he might have a repetition of this vision. Sometimes his desire would become so intense that he would roll on the ground, crying, "Mother, be gracious unto me and reveal thyself once more." Sri Ramakrishna says, I used to see her smiling, talking, consoling or teaching me in various ways. And now comes another famous example, and that is meeting of Narendranath, who became world famous Vivekananda. His experience of meeting Sri Ramakrishna. Narendranath was educated in the modern sense of the time, well educated, he had studied comparative religions, and he was sincere to the backbone. Very good behavior, good character. He wanted to really know whether really God exists or not. Is there anybody who has seen God, or simply they're talking about? So many people talk about God, God, God all the time. Is there anybody who has seen God? He became so excited. It's not a fiction. It happened in his life. So, he was so intensely searching for a saint who has seen really God. At that point of time, there was a famous person, Devendranath Tagore, who used to meditate sitting in his boat on Ganges. Long hours he would sit in meditation. Very great person, undoubtedly. So Swami Vivekananda went there. He asked the question, have you seen God? He doesn't want any other question. And Devendranath, instead of answering, he simply remarked, "You have got bright eyes." What the answer has to do with the question he asked for? He asked, "Have you seen God?" And he said, "You have got bright eyes. You have got the eyes of a yogi. That means you will realize God." This is prediction. But what about him? He was silent. So such is Narendranath. With all the Narendranath, when he came to Sri Ramakrishna, what was his mental condition? As I told you, he was educated in the most modern way. He came to Sri Ramakrishna with all the doubts and skepticism of the modern age, unwilling to accept even the highest truths of religion without verification. yet with a burning zeal for the truth raging within him. Naren had yet to learn that though reason is the best instrument in the relative world, it cannot carry one beyond relativity into the realm of the absolute, where the truth of religion abides. So, such is the personality of Vivekananda. His another name is Narendranath. He came to Sri Ramakrishna and asked him, "Have you seen God, sir?" As I said earlier, Sri Ramakrishna was extremely simple, And fortunately, he had seen God before Narendranath could come and meet him. So he answered him directly and to the best satisfaction of Vivekananda. Immediately he said, without any hesitation, "Yes, I see him, just as I see you here, only in a much intense sense. God can be realized." Sri Ramakrishna tells further, "Not only I have seen, he can be realized. One can see and talk to him as I am doing with you. We can communicate with God. But who cares to do so? Who cares? People shed torrents of tears for their family, for wealth or property. But who does so for the sake of God? If one weeps sincerely for him, he surely manifests himself." Sri Ramakrishna himself wept. Please note that point. It is not suddenly mother came and showed a vision to him. He had to weep for a long, long time. 14 years he has wept. That answer impressed Narendranath very much. For the first time he found a man who dared to say that he had seen God, that religion is not a mockery, it was a reality to be felt, to be sensed in an infinitely more intense way than people can sense the world. Sri Ramakrishna found Narendranath to be the fittest person to be initiated into the mysteries of the Advaita Vedanta, the experience of universal consciousness. He therefore asked Narendranath to read the famous Advaita text, Ashtavakra Samhita. In the beginning, he rebelled. He would say, referring to these texts, "It's blasphemy. For there is no difference between such philosophy and atheism. There is no greater sin in the world than to think of oneself as identical with the Creator. I am God, you are God, these created things are God. What can be more absurd than this? The sages who wrote such things must have been insane." He went to that extent. Sri Ramakrishna was the personification of patience. And he also knew the mettle of Swami Vivekananda. He was not like an ordinary person. Only Sri Ramakrishna could train him. None else in the world could tame Narendranath. Only Vivekananda. Only one Sri Ramakrishna, one Vivekananda. Great master, great disciple. There cannot be second one. That is Swami Vivekananda's personality. What a great fortune. We are under